Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an apartment tour. I am finally happy with the state that the apartment is in to show it. I would say it's about 75% done, so I figured I would give you a little sneak peek. Hello. What are you guys doing outside? Come in, come in. So, when you first walk into our apartment, this is what you see. It is extremely spacious. We have a handicap accessible unit, so it's bigger than the original floor plan that we saw. So here's the front door that I just came in. We've got a little catch-all table there for like mail, keys, the dog leash for Mr. Bentley. And then this closet here is a storage closet. We keep all of our Costco overflow in there. There's nothing in there right now because we have to go to Costco. But that is a storage closet. This is another storage closet where we just keep some overflow up there, some exercise stuff, cleaning stuff, and then like our pool towels and such. And then sandwiched between those doors is the bathroom. Let me turn the other light on in here. So I am absolutely obsessed with how the bathroom came out. I have all of this stuff linked on my Amazon storefront. The shower curtain, the little cherry hooks, and the checkered rug are all linked there. I'll put the link to my storefront in the description for you guys, but I love this little checkered rug. It actually ended up matching perfectly with the shower curtain, and then I wanted to do a little cherry theme in here. So I feel like the little shower curtain hooks are just the perfect little touch. It's actually a pretty spacious shower as well. And like I said, it's a handicap accessible unit, so that's why we have all of the bars throughout the bathroom. But I absolutely love it. And then we have little cherry towels. I want to get another towel that's like this sage green color underneath to layer it, just to bulk it up and give it a little zhuzh. And then we're also going to be getting a little, it's like a little wired sign you can hang on the wall that says "Get Naked." I thought that would be cute. This poster is actually my boyfriend's from his old apartment. He really wanted to put it up, and I figured it kind of matched the color scheme in here the best, so we put that there. And then this, I do want to get some kind of like cabinet or maybe like a little, something with little glass doors under there so I can get rid of this basket and organize it. But this is my at-home acrylic kit. And then this is like my makeup, my hair tools, hair scrunchies, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of just thrown in that basket and I'm not in love with it. Hello, it is me. And then this is just the little counter space. That's mostly my boyfriend's toiletries. And then under here, in this little organizer in here, is where I keep mainly my toiletries. So very happy with the bathroom. I think it's super cute. Like I said, I'll have all this stuff linked on my storefront. And when we leave the bathroom, you're right in the kitchen. So I know some people may say it's not ideal to have your bathroom right off the kitchen, but obviously we did not get to design the apartment. We kind of prioritized the location of the apartment in the building over things like that. So this is our kitchen. It's huge compared to our last kitchen. So I'm very, very, very happy about that. We have valet trash, which some of our neighbors have said they don't like because you do have to pay $30 a month for it. I'm obsessed with it because you literally just put your trash can outside of your door Sunday through Thursday and they come pick it up for you. And then I'll show you some of our storage. Tons of space. We could fuck around and ask for another shelf. We just haven't asked for another shelf yet. But pantry, fridge. We've got some cute little magnets, a little welcome on our new apartment card. Of course, have to have my stock of Alani's. This top shelf is my absolute favorite, but this is like our eggs and leftover shelf, bread, meats, produce and veggies, cheese and meats. And yeah, just a fridge, but in case anybody was curious what it looks like. And then we do have an ice maker, which we didn't in our old place. So absolutely obsessed. Very, very, very nice fridge. Also, very nice oven. The Samsung appliances sing to you. Like when this is done being preheated, it'll sing its little song. The washer and dryer do the same thing when they're done. Only thing is we used to have a gas stove and now we have a glass top electric. So I definitely like the gas stove better, but you know, you work with what you work with. And then I set this little area up over here kind of as like a little coffee bar with the Keurig, the little coffee mugs, and then all of our little coffee pods and tea. We didn't have a dishwasher in the old place, so love that we do now. I'll say our old place didn't have this in the middle. It was just one big, huge sink, and I do prefer that. But other than that, this kitchen is insanely better and much more of an upgrade. Only thing is, where are the shelves in the cabinetry? I think this is another downside of having a handicap accessible unit. I think this is meant so that like a wheelchair can roll under it and the person can use the countertop. So I just bought literally this little black metal organizer shelf from Five Below. It was $10 from Five Below. And we just put our dishes there. Then moving on, this is the living room. So we have these little bar stools. These are also from Amazon. This is linked in my home decor with all of the bathroom stuff. I absolutely love them. I think they add so much color to the apartment. I think it's the perfect little pop that we needed. And I'm absolutely obsessed with them. And then that's my boyfriend's putting green. Yeah, it's actually really fun. I've used it a couple times. And then this is our bar cart and our record player. This is also, everything is from Amazon, guys. We love Amazon. So I will have all of this furniture linked. And then these little flower pressed candles are actually from World Market. So I will link these if I can find these as well. These little vintage cocktail posters, shocker, they're from Amazon. I absolutely love how this came together. This actually may be my favorite little corner in the whole living room. And then we have our little trinket shelf. That is a signed LT card that I got him for our first Christmas together. All of our books. That's when we went to the Jets game when we were back east for Thanksgiving in 2024. These are all my trinkets from when I've traveled to the different islands. And our records. And then the living room. Hello, sir. This is our couch. Yes, it is on cinder blocks. We just didn't want to invest in a new couch quite yet, and it broke. So we just got these cinder blocks to put the couch on, and it actually low-key works kind of perfectly, but we do eventually want to just get an L-shaped like sectional. And then we have this rug. This rug is from Ruggable. And then this coffee table is actually handed down from my boyfriend's family. So I absolutely love how the living room has come together so far. We've got some vintage Playboys that we found at this little thrift store that we put on this little tray, which I think looks so cute. It's this little chair. This is all furniture from our old apartment that just we brought over because we love it. And we didn't feel like buying new furniture. TV and PlayStation. This actually used to be storage for our clothes back in the old apartment. And then when we were moving, my boyfriend was going to get rid of it, but we didn't have a TV stand because the other one literally, it was falling apart. And so we had to throw it out. So I was like, why don't we flip it on its side and use it as a little TV stand? And he didn't like the idea, but once we moved and set it up, he absolutely loved it. So I think we're going to keep it this way and just switch out these baskets for like wicker ones. But we've got our Wii. This has got all of our Wii stuff, some little trinkets. This is kind of like an extension cord speaker drawer. Movies. This has all of our office stuff because my boyfriend doesn't have a desk yet, but once he gets his desk, we'll be able to move all this office stuff out of there and just use that for other storage. And then this is like PlayStation headphones and stuff like that. And then we do want to get a little wicker plant holder to match the baskets. We're just waiting till we get the baskets so we can make sure that everything looks nice and cohesive. And right next to the living room is the bedroom, which we didn't have before. Live in a studio apartment before, so we did not even have a bedroom. Our bedroom and our living room was exactly one of the same, so it is so nice. Welcome to the bedroom where all the magic happens. Super spacious bedroom. This is obviously very, very unfinished. We decided we wanted to get everything in the living room done first, and then we'll furnish and finish the bedroom. So we're gonna keep the bed frame. We wanna get like some kind of cream or white and sage green rug to put under the bed with a couple sage green decorative pillows. I think that'll tie it all together. We did hang his band posters in here because I also love them. And so we have Led Zeppelin here, and then we wanna move this into the closet and put a plant here. I am gonna get a little side dresser to put there with a couple drawers so I have some extra storage with a cute little side lamp and a plant and a candle. And then he's gonna put his little stand-up desk with a little chair in this corner, his electric guitar and his amp. And then we have Nirvana over here, the Eagles over there. And then in this corner, I wanna put a big standing mirror. We don't have a full-length mirror anywhere in the apartment, so that's what I wanna put in this corner. And then we have this for now. As you can see, it's broken in this corner and we have to have it tied together. So the drawers all fall apart when you try to pull it out. So we're gonna get a nice long dresser that matches my nightstand for this wall and put this TV on top of that. And then we kind of want to get some couple photos done and put like a couple, like a little gallery wall of us as a couple here, and maybe do some floating shelves with something over the bed. But next to the bed, we have the closet, which I'm obsessed with because after living in a van and then moving in with my boyfriend and living out of a suitcase for basically 2 years, it feels amazing to actually have this huge walk-in closet. So he has this section. He's got way more clothes than I do that need to be hung up. So I gave him this section here. And then I took this section. So I've got my strapless tops here, all of my denim, my pants and maxi skirts, 2-piece sets, spaghetti strap dresses, all the way to my short and long sleeve dresses with my flannels and jackets in the back. I do want to get 2 baskets here to hold my sweatshirts and like my sweatpants and skirts there. This is probably my favorite part of the whole entire closet is this little built-in shelving unit. I've got my Louis. We're going to keep our games up there. My little Rody Ram. This is my boyfriend's shelf. So he's got his ties, his like jewelry and cufflinks and stuff like that. Then this is my shelf. I've got a bunch of different little trinkets on here. Actually, my vision boards in the back, my hats. I tried to keep all of my accessories right here so that everything's easily accessible. This is clothes that I hope to move into my little nightstand dresser that I'm going to get to put there. And then hopefully I'll be able to organize these shoes on these 3 shelves and it won't look so messy down there. But yeah, having a closet has been absolutely incredible, which finishes off the entire apartment. All right, I've got some things to do. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Thanks for watching.